wish it would just come out and say, hey, look, this is what it had. I admit I stole, I cheated, I lied, and they should take that serious, man. I mean, I'm a guy who's been clean from the get-go. I've stayed in the testing pool as a retired athlete just because I don't do anything, and I figured I might want to jump back in there at some moment. But, it's just unfortunate, man. People are cheating in a sport that's very dangerous, and there's a lot to gain, and I get it. Rich and famous now. He sold out for that. Great. He's going to sit out for another year and a half. People forget about it. But at the end of the day, it's just not right.
How do you think he comes back to this sport, and what type of TJ Dillashaw do you think we're going to be dealing with?
No, he's going to be a beast, and he'll put the scientist cap back on and figure out how he can have an advantage.
What about GSP? There's been talks about GSP.
I was just talking to George on the phone. He's on vacation. Listen, George is a legend. George, I believe he can choose whatever he wants. He should get whatever he wants. Khabib want to fight George. George want to fight Khabib. The UFC is a business. Dana White is the money man. He know how to make money. He know how to promote fight. He understand this is the biggest fight he can make. But he understand too, he can't give George a title and he run with it like he did with Bisping. But George right now doesn't care about titles, right? And Khabib right now doesn't care about titles. They're two legends. In my opinion, they're the greatest of all the time. No PED, no domestic violence, none of these crazy things. They're two clean guys. We need to figure out who's the best. And I believe one of them is the best.
So they both want to fight each other?
Yes, 100%.
So George's not completely retired. Like, he still has it in him.
George is a martial artist. Even if he's at 80 years old, George St. Pierre is going to be training. And guess what? And he got this Russian bear in Dagestan. He's training too right now.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're going to collide. Two legends will collide. One legend, we take the number one spot.
So Ferguson versus Donald Cerrone, that's an exciting fight. Donald Cerrone, I mean, we spoke about this a little bit last week after his fight in Ottawa. He's in the form of his life right now. He really is. Ferguson, of course, been away for a little bit, not too long, but he's changed management. I think he's got a new deal with the UFC, and he's on a hell of a win streak. I mean, Tony Ferguson is he's unorthodox, he's funky, but he's dangerous. He's got great condition. He's got a hell of a chin, although he can be easy to hit. Remember his fight with Lando Venata for a prime example. He took a lot of shots in that one. And Cerrone, he's the same way. Cerrone's got no fear. He loves fighting, and he'll fight anybody. So that is a fantastic fight, and I can't wait to see it, Lewis. If anybody beats Tony Ferguson, they deserve a title shot. I mean, listen, lightweight's in a difficult spot right now. Khabib is suspended. We've got an interim champion, Dustin Poirier, so they have to fight. But it's a shame for Tony Ferguson. I mean, I understand the UFC's position. He was injured, he was out for a while, all that good stuff. But still, you've got to feel for Tony Ferguson. Generally, anybody else, and I forget how long it is, but it's like a 9, 10, possibly even 12 fight win streak. If you do that, you're the goddamn champion. Simple as that. But he's not. And he was the interim and he was stripped, although he did hurt himself. So as I say, you got to feel for the guy. You really, really do. And if he beats Ferguson, if he beats Cerrone, he should get the next shot. And if Ferguson, pardon me, I'm bloody mixing my words up. If Cerrone beats Ferguson, then yeah, of course, you beat that guy. If you beat the guy, you become the guy, is what I'm trying to say.
I've faced a lot of tough guys throughout my career, but I think one of the toughest was Robbie Lawler. The guy made me feel uncomfortable all the 25 minutes on the inside the octagon. He got a lot of knockout power. Yeah, I didn't got hurt. I'm always in shape. I just need to take a few days off, and I'll be right back in the gym. Soon. Probably September.
I feel Paul Felder.
Because Rufus Camp.
Rufus Camp.
They're going to be there.
I like Rufus.
But that's where Pettis is
But I'm going to prove a point. These dudes be
I'm just saying it makes sense.
Paul Felder's not going to answer. Everybody else didn't answer. I don't think he'll answer either. Paul, if you're out there, let's get a fight going, bro. I think you're a sick-ass Muay Thai practitioner. Let me see your Muay Thai versus mine.
And for you guys that want the update on what I'm going through, I'm in LA, just landed a minute ago. I'm going to see a hand specialist. Thanks to the UFC, I appreciate you guys. It's a lot of injuries that's in this sport. It's a lot of times where we yell at the UFC or we act like, oh, they doing this, that, and the other, and you hear a lot of negative stuff sometimes. But to be honest, my hand, I want to be able to function regular. I want to be able to snap. I want to be able to touch my hand to the pinky. I want to be able to pick my daughter up. I want to be able to zip my fucking pants. Outside of fight, just in normal life, I want to be able to function normally. And they're sending me to the #1 guy in LA. So I flew out here to have it done. So shout out to the UFC for doing that and, making sure that not only can I fight again, but I can function normally. And I'll be back, guys. Never ran from a fight. Fought the toughest of the toughest. Fought Robbie before when he was even a better version of what he is now. And I'll be back, whether it's me fighting Robbie or a different welterweight. You guys will see me back. I'm coming back for the throne. I'm coming back for the belt. And I'm coming back with a vengeance. So.
Did it matter who was going to be standing in front of you? Like, are you happy that it's Khabib, or could it have just been anybody else?
It's prestigious to be the first person to give Khabib that L. So I'm excited for the opportunity. And like I said, going into the Max fight, I honor this. Me being the interim champ, I've said it before, it's a piece of the world title. I understand that. We have to unify the belts. But I accept the challenges that come along with the belt and with the competition that's on the horizon with this. I love that. I love having a target on my back. I love these hungry fighters. I love these, guys like Khabib who haven't been beaten and putting on clinics on the best fighters in the world. That's what motivates me too, to get up and push myself as hard as I can and be the best I can, is those kind of challenges. Without those challenges, it's not, without those challenges, it's hard to get up and run those miles in the early morning and do 2-3 practices in one day. And, when I got an opportunity like this, a guy with no losses, I have an opportunity to be the first to make history. And I'm excited for it, man.
Don't you guys remember the thing when Conor McGregor said, "Who needs a Tum?" You don't even need a thumb to fight. You got a guy with a thumb, you know,